All right, so I get the most number of questions about intuition from people who repress their anger. So I want to talk about why that is, what intuition is, and where it's found. So, why anger repressors and not so much hurt repressors? I actually think it's really important to talk about the distinction between these two types because they show up so differently in the world. People who repress their anger and other big emotions and energies like it have a tendency not to trust themselves. Their repression mechanism manifests as self doubt, right? Because if they were to really deeply trust themselves, they would have to know and show their buried repressed anger, and that's what they're most afraid of. And so, a large part of the reason they get so obsessed with concepts like intuition and self trust is because when they're in anger repression, it's offline. Hurt and vulnerable emotion repressors, on the other hand, like in so many ways, are compelled in the opposite direction of anger repressors. Their coping mechanism often is to overly trust themselves and mistrust others. And it makes perfect sense why, if you think about it. If they were to doubt themselves and start trusting others more, and something bad happened, they would risk having to know and show their buried repressed hurt. And that's what they're most afraid of. So, whether you're an anger repressor, under trusting yourself and over trusting others, or a hurt repressor, over trusting yourself and under trusting others, one thing's for sure: what you call intuition will never lead you to your buried and repressed emotions. Your emotional repression mechanism trumps all. So, what and where is your true intuition? Second question first, it's below what's buried, yeah? It's what you already are, which is the ability to feel and express everything that's true in each moment. And so to answer the question, what is intuition? It's really just you. But most people, if they're in emotional repression, have to excavate themselves to really get in touch with that. If you'd like to undertake the process of excavation, then tap the link in the caption of the bio.